morning, everyone. Today, our topic is about media and information sources. We will discuss about what are the types of information sources, where to find them, and how to evaluate media and information sources. First, we will define what is information. Information is a process, data or knowledge derived from study, experience, instructions, signals, or symbols. Second, what is media sources? Media sources are the communication tools or channels used to store information or data. They can be physical items such as DVDs, CDs, music scores, and newspapers. Or they can be online resources such as streaming services, podcasts, screencasts, online videos, new apps, and of course, social media. In terms of sourcing information, there are three main categories from which we could derive it. We have what we call primary sources, secondary sources, and tertiary sources.
These are the three categories of information. First, we have primary sources. Primary information sources is simply described as an original, uninterpreted, or first-hand material created by the person involved in an activity or an event. Second is secondary information sources. Secondary information sources, this is simply an information obtained through the analysis, interpretation, and evaluation of primary source material. Lastly, we have tertiary information sources. Tertiary information sources involves information that collect, organizes, and summarize primary and secondary source materials.
Here are examples of primary information sources. First, we have artifact. An artifact is simply a material object that has been used by people from a long time ago, representing their way of life or culture. Second, diaries and autobiographies. Diaries are a personal collection of a person, while autobiographies is simply a story of life, written by a particular person. Letters, journals, periodicals, conference proceeding, and manuscript are also one of the examples of primary information sources.
Next, secondary information sources. Examples are newspaper articles, because it's been written by people who have been gathered data information from other sources or person that witnessed a specific event that they are talking about. Literature reviews, textbook, biographies are other examples of secondary sources. Lastly, examples of tertiary resources includes directories, yearbooks, and bibliographies. Where to find media information sources? First and foremost, library. This is a place and a means of access of information, ideas, and works of imagination. Next, we have internet, a global network of computers that allows users around the world to share information and various purposes.
Evaluating information and media sources. You should be aware on how to properly distinguish information in media that is facts and truth together. Here are the assessment to evaluate information and media sources. Number 1, we could ask what is the source? Is it valid? Is it accurate? Is it reliable? The second question you could ask is, what is the medium? Is it from television? Is it from newspaper? Or is it from the internet? The third question you could ask is, what is the purpose? Is it to inform, to persuade, or to educate? Lastly, is it valuable to the audience? How is it to add to your life, to your thoughts, and to your beliefs?
In short, you would simply ask, is it CRAP? CRAAP. This letter stands for currency, the timeline of the information. R, relevance, how the information fits your needs. A, authority, the source of the information. The other A, accuracy, reliability of correctness of the information. P, purpose, the reason of the information exists. That's it for our video presentation. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoy and learn something in our video. God bless. See ya!